Sipping crystal XO cognac.
Welcome. Today I'll be doing a short video, a part 2 on how to enjoy and appreciate cognac. There's a few guidelines to keep in mind so you don't waste your money and so that you have a good experience. For me, to start out with, it's important when you're having a good cognac, a VSOP and up, to have it neat, to not mix it, to not water it down with juice, soda. The people who did make this cognac, and all cognacs, they spent a lot of time, they spend their life's work making it, and many of them would be rolling in their graves if they did see you mixing it with Pepsi or Coke. Even water and even ice can be bad for your cognac. A lot of water contains fluoride and other contaminants, and it can completely destroy your drink. So if you are gonna do ice, at least have some purified water, bottled water, and don't put any tap water in your drink. That being said, a cognac is something to be savored and enjoyed. Unlike taking a shot of cheap, whiskey or vodka, a cognac is something where the enjoyment comes from the actual process itself. So you don't want to rush it, you want to take your time, and the first thing you have to do is to nose your cognac. The 90% of your taste buds are in your nose. So you're really going to get your appreciation for your spirit by nosing it. So, your first nose, you can come in gently, just get a little whiff, and then come in for a nice big pull and dig in deep inside the glass. Instead of taking a big giant sip, when you do take a sip, take a light small sip. When you take your first sip, I like to just take a drop of cognac, just wet my lips. Just a prick to barely start to taste the flavors, get your palate ready, and then come in for a swig. Now when you do take a gulp in a drink of cognac, you don't want to just wash it back. Take a second. The general rule with whiskey, for example, and Scotch, is that you're supposed to wash it around your mouth for 1 second for every year that the cognac or whiskey has been aged. So if you had a 20-year aged Scotch single malt, you'd want to swig it around for about 20 seconds before washing it back. So after giving it a moment, at least a few seconds, wash it back. Do not inhale. Wash it back, give it a moment, and then breathe in. And when you breathe in the oxygen, you'll really get a rush of flavor, spice, and everything else that comes with it. I'm gonna give it a little taste. This is a Camus Elegance, very nice XO. When you really do it right, you'll get a nice long finish. You'll really dig in deep. If you like to watch the best, Richard Patterson, also known as The Nose, has great videos you can find online. I'll put a link below in my description of how to really dig in and taste a Scotch in his case, or a cognac. Again, you really have to familiarize yourself with it. Again, 90% of the flavor is in the nose. So really dig in deep. Do not just get it over with. Do not just swig it back. The money you spent is inside of the glass. It's inside of the experience. So take your time, relish it, enjoy it. If you want, it doesn't hurt to add a drop of water to your cognac. Now, it's not to water it down necessarily. It's more to open it up. Cognac has been bottled and aged in barrels for many years. When you add just a drop of water, sometimes it can open up the flavors a little bit, mellow a little bit of the alcohol, and give you a better experience. So it's worth experimenting with and giving a try. Of course, use filtered or bottled water. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Until next time.
Cognac drinks, you taste so good to me. Baby, let me call this fifth of Henny.